So leading up to the exam, you need to do a lot of practice tests and you need to also review mistakes. If you improve a little bit consistently every day, it'll add up a lot and then you'll achieve good results in the exam. Hi, my name is Scarlett and I go to Westmead Public School.
What's your favorite hobby or interest?
One hobby I have is making bracelets. I use candy beads, clay beads, loom bands, and a lot more. Here I'm wearing quite a few bracelets,
Wow, that's
and
amazing.
I also make charms with loom bands. Another hobby I have is climbing trees. I live near a park, so I climb the trees there as well as the ones in front of my house.
Amazing. Loom bands and climbing trees are two very distinctive hobbies, and that's amazing. You seem like a very, very creative and adventurous person. Scoring rank first, your success in that exam, how important is your family, especially your parents? How important are they to you in helping you alongside your academic journey?
My parents played a big role in helping me achieve my results. Be it my mom spending lots of time with me revising content, or my dad giving me constant reminders to study. Even though I didn't always realize it at the time, their support meant a lot and I am very grateful for that.
Amazing. Can you walk me through your English journey so far? So, how has your English performance changed, or how has it grown over time? And what do you think have been the main factors contributing to that?
Yeah. So when I first joined NL Academy, I found poems hard to understand, mainly because of the implied meaning throughout the whole text. But with the resources that you gave and help from my tutor, I got better at it and I'm improving upon it. It's still a work in progress.
I'm very glad that you've been improving. That's what we love to see. What you mentioned is that it's a work in progress. It's the same way as having a growth mindset, always knowing that there's more room to grow. What has been your biggest challenge approaching or preparing for that end of term exam, and how did you conquer it?
To stay on schedule and to understand and go through topics that I just couldn't understand. But by creating a strict schedule and staying on strict times, I got over it and once again I'm getting better at poems.
How has being on top and being organized with a schedule helped you?
So it's helped me by for example, when I get back from school, I'm like, okay, at 5 o'clock I need to do a reading mock, for example. But then if I didn't have a study schedule, it'll be like, what should I do now? Oh well, I'm just gonna relax for 5 more minutes. Turns into 5 more hours.
In terms of creating that study schedule in the first place, is this like the day before or the week before that you tend to try to plan things out?
It's just I create a schedule that's for a weekly schedule or sometimes monthly, and then each day of the week I just follow whatever's written. So reading mock, writing mock, mistakes, review.
Can you walk me through how do you balance all of these things that you love to do and are involved in? How do you balance everything at the same time?
So on school days, I start studying at around 5 and study for a couple of hours. And on days off, I wake up not so early. I wake up at 9 and start studying at around 10. I divide my day into sessions and take regular breaks throughout the day, which creates time to do everything I love. So swimming, gymnastics, making bracelets.
It's very, very commendable to have, obviously to hear from you that you have this sense of discipline that's embedded within you at such an early age. And another question, sort of talking more about your extracurriculars specifically, how have you seen your extracurriculars in one way or another actually help your academics?
So I do 2 sports and 1 club in school. I do swimming, gymnastics, and I was in the debating team last year, which I am currently trying to audition for again this year. Not only have these extracurriculars been fun, they've also acted as a break from studying, and they've taught me time management and discipline.
Sleep is very, very important for recovery and even for memory. In your opinion, how important are these rest days for remaining balanced in the long run?
So on rest days, I usually sleep in a bit, and then when I wake up, I start studying about an hour after that. And rest days are important because you can't just keep waking up at like 8 every single day and sleep at 10 because of reading and writing, for example. So yeah, it's just sleeping in a bit and giving yourself time to recharge is important because you're still going to get through all the work. It's just that you get a little more rest and you have more focus.
For all other students who want to achieve academic excellence and score high in their respective exams as well, what are your main pieces of practical advice that you would like to give?
To achieve success for the end of term exam, you need to pay attention and actively participate in class throughout the whole term and revise the content afterwards.
Amazing. What's the importance, in your opinion, in participating in class?
So it's not only that you're just listening and intaking all the information. If you actively participate and you ask questions, you'll learn more. And if you don't ask questions, all the information will just go through your brain and write out instantly. So leading up to the exam, you need to do a lot of practice tests, and you need to also review mistakes. If you improve a little bit consistently every day, it'll add up a lot, and then you'll achieve good results in the exam.
You should be very, very proud of yourself. And above all, I do want to also finally say, again, a big congratulations for achieving the NL Academic Excellence Award, because across the whole cohort, obviously students never start where they end up, or students never end up where they start, right? And by showing that persistent effort, and as you've mentioned, participating in these class discussions, staying on schedule and remaining balanced and actively resting when it's time to rest, all of these things have come into play and are essentially the fertilizers for you to bear the fruit of your success.